So over the last couple of days, I've been putting posts on my community page on this channel talking about things, the good news and stuff like that, and quite a few people have been asking me, messaging me on Facebook. Now everything's here that I want to show you. Well, one thing isn't here, but it's in writing. Well, email, let's say. So a few things what I'm going to be doing through the rest of this year. We've only got, what is it, 2 and a bit months now. A lot of the equipment I've got is going to scouts. OEX tents, I'm only keeping 3 of them. I must have 13, 15 of them. All the OEX tents are going. Sleeping bags are going. Other tents maybe staying for the giveaways, but all the OEX stuff is going to scouts. Big reason for that later on down the line. That rocking table again, I keep knocking that. Some hammocks and stuff, some of that's going to scouts as well. We're just getting rid of probably about 90%. I've said it before on the channel. I just wanted to run through it again. Any reason why the OEX tents? I'm just bored with that brand now. I'm just, you know, it's like I'm not bringing out new to the channel, OEX all the time. So yeah, they will be going to scouts so they can make good use out of them for all the young kids for when they go out on their exhibition walks and stuff, is it, if I'm right? And the other thing is, we have a sponsor to the new chapter that I'm going to be bringing to the channel. Now, the new chapter is all to do with this. So, this is a map. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a map, actually. I'd get that wrong saying it's a map. It's actually, it's like a map. I don't know what you'd call it, to be truthful. Of the Wainwright walks. And altogether, it says there's 210. I'm sure there's a couple more on that. But here, right down there, you see it there? It says 210. And what's good about this is once you've done them, you can scratch them off, you know, like a National Lottery scratch card. I'm hoping next year to conquer quite a lot of these. Now, that might sound crazy, but yeah, I know it probably could take with up to 2 years, so I'm not going to be up and down every weekend, but I'm hoping to do a lot of the Wainwright walks. We've done one down here. It's a Coniston of Old Man. I thought it was Old Man of Coniston, but they say it that way around. And that was 803 metres, 2,635 feet. So we did that one. That is actually one of the biggest ones by it looks like. So I'm looking here and you've got some at 2,500, 1,775. So yeah, I think I've done about 4 or 5 already, so I do need to scratch them off. And then once you've done that, once you've done 10, you just scratch it off there at the bottom, say you've done 10 of them. So it does tell you, you've got like all different ones there. They're all in different colours. We'll come back when we start doing more of them and showing the map when we do scratch them off. If you're interested in one of these, if you're going to take the challenge up yourself, I'll share a link to this in the description of the video to my Amazon. That's where I got it from, so I'll share a link from Amazon to that so you can get this map if you want to see one for yourself. Dead cheap, I think about £15. Yeah, and that leads me to the other thing is, with this hiking, what I want to do, I will be doing overnight camping as well. We're going to be doing some over the winter times, so I've had to spend a lot of money on a proper 4 seasons winter tent, what is highly recommended by a lot of people out in America and a few people on the UK YouTube. I need to stop knocking that YouTube's place as well. So when I get that tent, I'll show a video of it. It costs me £537 because it's a hell of a good tent. I'm not saying none of the tents that I've already got is not going to be good enough for that. I just wanted to spend that money on a tent what I can see is going to be good. Like I say, when I get the tent, I'll make a video and show you anyway, so you know. And what that leads to as well is, just say if like you're in the area, I'm going to say on my community page before I go to somewhere and say, look, I'm going to be at the weekend, I'm going to be starting this hike at say 10 o'clock in the morning. Anybody fancy joining us? So if you want to meet me there and we can go walk up the hike together, up the fells or whatever you want to call them. We can do that together. It just gives an option then for people who want to come on the little camps and stuff with me. You can do that as well. So it'd be a good way to meet some of my subscribers, let's say. I will still do the woodland camp. I am going to be getting into doing the fire pot cast iron dishes. Going to be cooking some meals and that. That's not ending. It's just, it's time I challenge myself, and it's like, I'm 40 now, 41 let's say. If I don't do something now, I'm never going to do it. And getting up these hills and mountains and stuff is what I want to do. So I'm going to challenge myself. So if you do watch the videos, and, I'm breathing deep, trying to catch my breath after another breath, yeah, you're going to see that. I'm going to be sweating. You're going to see that. I'm going to really challenge myself. I'm not mega fit as a person. I'm not unfit. So funny enough, I'm going to join a gym to get a lot of fitness back up and stuff, to do these challenges like the walks and stuff like that, and just so I can sit back afterwards and go, you know what, I'm really enjoying myself doing what I do. This all come along from a few weekends ago when I went to Withering Heights, and I went up on the moorland there, and I were in my tent, and the wind were giving it everything. And in the morning I walked back down, and I thought I really enjoyed that. I want to do more. So that's what led me up to this situation where I want to do a lot of the Wainwright walks. Colombian Lad Outdoors, he's going to be showing me a few himself. We'll get them scratched off when we do it. He's going to be on channel a bit. My mate Keith, he's going to be joining me on some of these. I may do solo ones and stuff. But yeah, if I do say I'm going to be here at this certain location and you want to meet me there and we can do the hike together, please do keep an eye on that, because we can do that. I'm not saying every time I hike up one, I'm going to camp. I may do 2 in one day and then camp on the second one. And the other thing I want to talk about is the food situation, because I'm not a big lover. I've seen some of the YouTubers going up with these little alcohol stoves and stuff. I'm not a massive lover of that, because we all know in summer the mountains and everywhere gets really dry with all the sun and stuff, and I'm scared of alcohol fuel, spilling over and spreading where you can't see it. I still know a flame from a gas stove is dangerous, but I still need to have some sort of way of cooking. So the idea to that is this sort of stuff. Now I went to, where did I go for this lot now? Base Camp Foods, after a lot of people telling me to go there. 24-hour delivery. So I do have a lot of meals here. And this is one thing what really, let me take this off here instead of it shaking around like this. This is one thing what really bugs me, and I do it to myself a lot. Here we have beef cottage pie, 1,000 calories. We have fish and potato with parsley sauce, another 1,000 calories. I don't know what this one is. I just thought, you know what, we'll just buy it and see what it is. Cod, oh yeah, sorry, it's cod in a creamy sauce. And then we have beef and potato there again. Plus we've got some fire pots, spicy pork noodles, posh pork with beans. Now that's a breakfast. I don't see how it's a breakfast, to be truthful, but fire pot are saying this is a breakfast. And then we've got some of the adventure food ones. Without throwing them everywhere. Basically pasta and salmon. Minced beef hot pot. I'm dying to try that one. Like I say, we have a few more here of these ones as well. This is like a breakfast. What's this one? Porridge, breakfast again. And then here we have a froze dried chicken tikka with rice. So when I'm out doing all these massive hikes and stuff up and down the mountains, let's say, ticking them off my little chart, I am going to be eating this sort of food. Now the thing is, I'm a right idiot, and I'm just going to say this, because I will buy something, taste it and not like it, and then I'll totally forget I don't like it, and then I'll go buy it again. So the thing is, what I want to do is, I used to have a channel with all these on, me tasting them, and it was just like got shut down because I called it Adventure Foods, because that's what the channel was about, Adventure Foods. Well, this is Adventure Foods, and it got reported to YouTube a lot by the Adventure Food Company for copyright of name. I never listened, and it got deleted, so I lost all the videos that way by not listening to YouTube, thinking I was funny. Now I want to taste test all these, obviously not in one go, so taste testing them, you know, we're talking 1, 2. I don't need to taste test porridge or the muesli chocolate, but we've got here, how many we're at? 2, 3, 4, they're the same, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 meals here. Now, if I uploaded one a week to the channel, that's going to be 12 weeks. That's possible if I upload one a week to the channel. So, my question is, how would we do this? How would you like to see it? Because I'm going to be testing these, and on the video, I'm going to be saying, no, Dan, don't buy this one again. You didn't like it. And then when I do go back to have a look, I've got a video saying yes or no to myself. So I'm gonna log them to what I like and dislike, and like I say, I can just go backwards and forwards instead of buying the same one thinking I'd like it because it sounds nice like that. That's just part of my dyslexic brain. That's how my brain works. I never ever remember stuff like that, and it is a nightmare for myself. You know, I could do it with certain types of coffees and stuff, you know, like brands of coffee, Maxwell House, I love it, but I never buy it. Nescafe, I dislike it, but I keep getting it. That's the way my head works. I'm a bit backwards like that, I do think, anyway. But yeah, so there's 2 or 3 things I can do. So give me your thoughts about it in the comments below, please. Do we do one a week on the channel, or the 15th of this month, YouTube are allowing YouTube Shorts to go to 3 minutes long now instead of 1 minute. So a YouTube short used to be 1 minute, they're going to up it to 3 minutes. So I'm thinking I can do one of these food reviews within the 3 minutes very easily. What that'll mean is I could do 2 or 3 meals a week on the short side of this channel. Or do I just get that channel back up and running? Because I've still got the channel now, everything's lifted from it. I've renamed it, I can't remember what I renamed it, to be truthful. Do you think it'd be better me going back to the previous channel, uploading them there separately, and then I've got the log on on another channel, let's say? Or do you think it'd be better to keep them on this channel, just do one a week on here, so we all can see it as well? Let me know what you think about that. But yeah, the stuff that I am looking at doing is going to be challenging. Some people will say, well, you're only climbing up a mountain, what's wrong with you? It's challenging. It's not as easy as it looks, especially some of the higher ones. We just won't be doing these ones. You know, we've got quite a few on the list. I will still be keeping the woodland camping videos going, but I'm not sure about the locations anymore. The channel's getting boring of the same locations, so that's the reason why I'm doing all this as well. I will be keeping some stuff from here, like this. This is the newest OEX 1man10, extremely lightweight, pack down size is incredible, so I will be using this in the winter time. I do have some other things in the pipeline. Now let's talk about the sponsor to the channel. Whoever's still watching the video now, 14 minutes long, just say yes or no. I like to see who stays around, because the sponsor is a big thing to the channel. Now, I've had plenty of tents sent out in the past by camperslist.com. I've struck a, let's say, sponsor by them. And what's going to happen is, when we were talking about it, I never asked for money. I don't need to be making money off of stuff like that, because that's when it starts to become really serious sort of sponsors, innit? I'm not interested in money. I make enough from my job. I don't need to be trying to be greedy elsewhere and doing all that. So what I did is, for you guys who watch my channel regularly like you do, it's going to be tent and camping equipment. So basically, At the beginning of most hikes, I'm going to say, you know what, this video is sponsored by camperlist.com. They're going to send regular tents out for me to show on the channel, and then just giveaways, subscriber giveaways, or giveaway competitions on the channel. So we could be running 2 or 3 giveaway competitions as well each month on the channel. They won't be running for like 2 or 3 weeks. They're just going to be running for 48 hours. So the minute just I receive this tent, I'll say this tent, I'm going to have a quick gander at it, and then I'm going to say 48 hours from now someone's going to win it. We're not going to leave the giveaways going for too long anymore. We're just going to end them within 48 hours once it's on the channel. So there, that's camperslist.com. They've sent me tents out previously over the years, and I thought that were a really good thing to do. So I get stuff what I'm going to give away to other people, so it benefits them more than me. To say what, this video is sponsored by camperslist.com. They've got a fantastic website with a load of tents on it. That's all I have to do. And then, you know, regular weeks or 2 weeks, I'll get new tents sent to me, and I can give them away to you guys, who, one, might be upgrading your equipment, or number 2, might just be getting into camping. Now, I will be doing the hot tent giveaway probably Sunday night on this channel. Maybe Sunday night. If not, it'll be the following Monday. And then I do have other hot tents what I do need to get rid of, because the scouts don't do hot tents. So if I can find one, I'm trying to find one, people. I'm looking everywhere. Oh, what's that one there? That's a Pomoli one. I reckon that's the Stove Hut 70. Maybe Stove Hut 70. That we're going to give that away. We've got the Bromance. Give that away. That's the one Tigerus Iron Wall tent. I know you can't see it. I'm just pointing away, but they're all there. Look. That's the Pomoli shelf. Iron Wall. Stove Up 70. That's my cheap one that I got off Amazon, that one there. The Bromance. I think that's the big one up there is a Lone Wolf one. This big in here is Lone Wolf. No, I think this is the Lone Wolf one. This is the new big one what sent me what I want to use. Like I say, Stove Up 70. That's the Amazon one. I don't know what that one is. I need to have a look at that one. But yeah, look, there's everything, people. There's just stuff everywhere. That's all the OX tents. I'm going to be sorting them out, making my way through them, getting rid of them. No reason. I just don't need them anymore. And to continue doing giveaways on the channel with them, plus all the new ones what are coming along to the channel, I'd rather just say enough's enough. Wipe that shelf clean. Wipe half of that clean. Get rid of all that over there. Going to give all them away. These little stoves, scouts will take them for the kids to learn the fire starting skills in, so that's good. Some of the stoves I'll just scrap them because most of them are no good. The fire kit, I'll keep that for what I need it for. Like I say, there's a lot of stuff what will be going to scouts, just no need for it anymore. One of the bigger brands of the channel what I've worked closely with, I asked them would they like to sponsor the videos, and they've like blanked me like, you know, a carry bag in high wind, just straight past them. Not interested in anything at all. So that's all this over. Let me know about these food meals. What would you like to see? Once a week on the main channel, or whenever I post them when YouTube Shorts goes to 3 minutes long, or do you think it'd probably be better sticking them on a separate channel and I can upload them as and when I want? That's it. So yeah, we're going to be getting into a lot of the Wainwright hikes, and then normal woodland camping as and when it comes along. It's time to challenge myself, people. Can't keep on just plodding along like this. That's the way I look at it. Thanks for watching. Please give me your thoughts in comments, and I'll see you a lot later on.